If you're looking to sell your home, there's a hassle-free solution. In just 3 steps, you could sell your home in as little as 7 days. And here to tell us about the process is Jeremy Heath, CEO of Texas All Cash. Welcome, welcome.
Great, thanks for having me.
All right, so this is, up there with one of the most stressful things that folks can do: moving, buying, selling the home, okay? So tell us about the steps and how it works.
Yeah, it's really what we like to provide is a real simple solution. We have a 3-step process. You basically would call us if you want to get your house assessed because you're looking to sell. The second step is we'd come and assess it, and the third step is you'd collect your cash. So it's really simple.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam.
Yep, too easy. Too easy.
But that's exactly what you're going for. So what kind of condition do the homes need to be in?
Well, that's a great thing, any condition. So we don't, the messier the better in a lot of ways for us, but we're happy with any type of situation. We're used to coming in and cleaning houses, fixing houses. So really the customer doesn't have to do anything other than sell it and move their belongings, and then we've got a done deal.
All right, so you're family owned and operated. So how many home sellers have you helped here in the San Antonio area?
Wow, we've been in business coming up over 12 years, and over 1,000 people we've helped in that time. As you can tell from my Texas accent, I still don't say y'all, but my wife is actually from San Antonio, and she's the one that got me here. And I love the place.
Nice. Well, I love that. Okay, and your mission is to provide real estate solutions that positively impact folks' lives. Okay, so how do you go about doing that?
Yeah, I guess, for us it's about giving them a simple solution. So if we're not able to come in and help somebody with a situation where they're looking to get rid of their house, then we're not going to be able to make something work. So we really like by starting to understand what the specific needs are of the customer and then putting a solution together that's going to help them move on from that situation.
And this time of year, folks are dealing with a lot of things like property taxes, right?
Absolutely. At this time of the year, there's quite a few things going on. So property taxes are due. So if you're having a problem with that, it may be a good time to sell. Even if you're sitting on a vacant house, we find a lot of people may have a vacant house that they inherited and they're actually paying taxes on it, so it's costing them money. So now might be a good time to actually get some money back instead of spending money on it. Another thing that's happened recently with everything that happened with COVID is foreclosures are starting to tick up, we're seeing as well. So if anyone's in a situation where they've got a lot of back payments and they're kind of looking for different options, give us a call and we see what we can do.
What are some of the common questions that you get?
I think for most people the ease of the transaction is the big thing, so they're looking for the simplest solution and they want to know that there's certainty around the offer that we've given them. So rather than having lots of showings and lots of people coming into the house, we're a one-shot type of deal. We'll come in, we'll give you an offer, and then if we agree, we've got the deal done. And
what would be a couple of things, like some advice you would give folks about if they're selling their home? Yeah, one of the big things, and we see it a lot this time of the year, it's the New Year's resolution where people kind of come back from the holidays and they want to start getting things going. So I think if you have been sitting on a house or you're in a situation that you've had for a while, now's a really good time to deal with it, especially with the taxes coming available. So pick up the phone, give us a call, and it's really not that difficult. We'll do everything we can to help you. All right, thank you so much for all that information. For more, just call Texas All Cash Home Buyers today. The number is 210-910-3000. That's 210-910-3000. Remember, 3-step process. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam, and it's done. So TexasAllCash.com.